Start with a pan around and then close. Hey, it's Stephanie Staples coming to you from beautiful Bouchard Gardens in Victoria, British Columbia. And if you are ever on Vancouver Island, this is an absolute must-see. It's actually a historic site, over 100 years old. And what I want to talk to you about today is what I was inspired by today. Not just the beautiful gardens, but the vision that Ms. Jenny Bouchard had over 100 years ago. This was an old stone quarry, and you can imagine how, unbeautiful it probably was back in the day. And she had this vision to create this magnificent garden. She probably had no idea how incredible it would be over 100 years later, but nonetheless, her vision was what's got all this started. So I was thinking about, my vision for the future, your vision, whether you call it a vision or you call it a goal. I think part of our job as leaders, whether we're leading a company, we're leading a team, whether we're leading our family or just leading ourselves well, is to be able to craft a vision that is so crystal clear that you can see it, you can smell it, you can feel it, you can touch it. You create it so well that other people can imagine that vision. So even if they or you don't know how you're going to get to that ultimate goal or vision, you've painted this beautiful picture of what it's going to look like, whether, again, it's a culture of collegial positivity, or having a great relationship, or raising great kids. Or I remember when our kids were little, I had a vision for my future with the kids I had, and it was one line. It said, to develop capable children. And to me, that meant capable children meant loving, kind, compassionate, capable, all that kind of so everything that I did, I asked myself that question: is what I'm about to do or say or choose leading me closer to that vision or further away? And I'll tell you what it does when you have a crystal clear vision. It makes decision making so much easier, because every problem, issue, challenge that comes to you, you just have to ask yourself that question: is this leading me closer to my vision or further away? And sometimes it's further away and you still make the choice that's not leading you closer, because you're human and that's what we do. But for my kids, for example, I remember when they were saying, how come I'm the only one that has to make my own lunch at school? And I feel bad because they're the only one making their own lunch. But then I think, well, is them making their own lunch helping to develop them to capable human beings? And the answer is yes. So that makes the decision that much easier. It's like, oh, you guys must be so proud of yourself. You're making your own lunches. And my goal was to develop capable kids, and that's what I did. So today, while we enjoy what Mrs. Bouchard's vision of the future for her gardens, think about what your future looks like, what your vision looks like, what your goals look like in the next 3 months, 6 months, 5 years, and make decisions that are leading you closer to those goals. That's it for today. I'm going to go continue to enjoy these gardens. As usual, it's Stephanie Staples encouraging you to live your life unlimited. Bye for now.